Awesome. Erica with Spirit 105.3 in Seattle.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
Thank you guys so much for making this movie. You made me laugh. You made me cry. I got Home Alone and Christmas Story vibes, which was amazing. So, Dallas, I know that this book was really special to you and your wife. What made you and Amanda want to bring this story to life?
Well, when we first read it to our kids, I was laughing throughout it. I was appreciating the story, but then multiple times I was crying so hard I couldn't read. And my wife would grab the book from me and she'd read, and we'd take turns while the other was recovering. And the story of how the least of these, some of these kids that maybe we cast aside or we think are other because they're in poverty or because maybe they're mean or their parents aren't around, in many ways they might be closer to the heart of the Christmas story and to the truth of the Nativity, where Jesus came as an outsider in poverty. Sometimes they're closer to the heart of the story than even we are. And so that message, combined with how funny it is and the fact that it's got this amazing Jesus message wrapped in this like holiday classic movie where you might not expect it, to me was just essential. And so for 20 years I had been chasing the rights to this movie, and now we finally got a chance to make it.
Oh, and it's so good. Kevin, you guys have this cast that I cannot believe. The kids knocked it out of the park. I mean, Macaulay Culkin talent. And I'm kind of wondering, were there any funny things that happened behind the scenes, behind that curtain, or special, even heart-touching moments for you guys?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, every day there was just, there was full of moments because you've got a cast of almost some days 30 kids. I mean, it's this is like Papa Dallas over here.
Yes.
I mean, literally, like herding cats sometimes. You know, I think one of the fun, what I loved about our cast is no matter what the elements brought us, and we had one day that was minus 40 below zero, the cast just seemed to embrace the goodness of it all. And you know, they would have snowball fights when we didn't need to have snowball fights. They would just be laughing and having fun like you see in the movie, but then really embrace the heart moments. In fact, I think one of the most touching moments was when we yelled picture wrap on all our children. They actually all started crying. They didn't want it to end.
Oh, it was not even, they were weeping.
They were literally weeping. And so to have that and then to see it come out, you can see how real it is to these kids. They were just a really wonderful group of kids.
Oh, that was me at the end. I'm like, no, it can't be over. There's got to be more. And it was just so wonderful. And something really interesting happened to me after I saw it. I thought, I want to watch this with my niece. I want to experience it with her. I want to watch it with my kids who are grown. You know, they can vote and all that good stuff. And so I'm wondering, Dallas, I feel like this is a classic. This is a new Christmas movie classic that we're going to watch year after year. Do you feel that way? And what do you think Jesus can do with that?
Yeah, well, I can answer the second part more because I have no idea how the box office is going to go. At this point, it's not up to me, as we talk about all the time. We do the best we can. We make the movie that we wanted to make. This guy, as a producer, helped me do that and help preserve the film, which was great. But ultimately, it's up to the audience, and so I used to care deeply about that stuff, and I've tried to kind of get rid of all that so I don't get my hopes up too much. Or I don't want to be also swayed by whether or not the numbers match up, right? So I'm happy with the film as it is and to give it to the world. That said, for the second thing, I do believe that, and I've seen it already, we've seen it through screenings, is people saying when the movie was over, I wanted to do better, right? And I think when you understand more the authentic story of the Nativity and the birth of Christ, you want to then live out that. That's what Christmas should be, right? You want to give more. You want to appreciate more. You want to show gratitude more. And that usually means generosity and taking care of the least of these. And so I do believe that if this movie does become a classic, it's you know, the other movies that we love so much that we watch every year, they're great, and I'm not complaining about them, but they don't necessarily have that one more step of, you know, showing you the truth of the Christmas story in the Nativity.
Well, he's got one. So Bart Millard, the lead singer of Mercy Me, literally texted me the other night. He watched it with his family. He said, you tell Dallas that he's got a perennial classic that my family's going to watch every single Christmas. There you go. That's a big endorsement right there. So we'll take it.
I'm with Bart. Well, I want to thank you guys because the thing that I took away from the movie myself was I'm ready for Christmas. My heart felt ready. So thank you, and God bless you. Keep making movies. We love you.
Oh, thanks so much for the kind words.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.